Nation Podcast. The Be Nation Podcast, Miguel Tello.
Never give up on your dreams, even when the biggest problems comes to you. We are so happy to be back with our season number 8, and in our first premiere episode, TikTok is testing the ground in the music industry. We are bringing you your new musical obsession to the show, and 2 of our friends comes to catch up with us. This is the Be Nation Podcast. I am Miguel Tello, and we are presenting you the first premiere of our season number 8. This one is called TikTok Testing the Ground, and now Laura is here and she's bringing you the summary.
This is the Be Nation Podcast. We are so happy to be back with Season 8. On the first premiere episode, our biggest story is TikTok testing the ground in the music industry. We are doing a special analysis. Amazon Music presents the record of the week, It Is What It Is by Jamie Miller.
I guess it is what it is. False hope broke me like I'm something to fix. Road trip, top love, then we drove up a cliff. You were my heaven sent. Now if I never see you again, I guess it is what it is.
Her music is gonna be your new obsession. We can't wait to have a chat with Tia Tia.
Hi, I'm Tia, and you're watching the Be Nation Podcast.
LAAI are back on the show presenting me.
Hi, we're LAAI, and you're watching the Be Nation Podcast.
Our friend MACPHERSON is with us presenting his just released new single, Crash Course.
Hi, I'm MACPHERSON, and welcome to the Be Nation Podcast.
On our new segment, Be Stream, we are playing the latest tunes that you need to have on your radar, the latest music industry news, and as always, we will bring you the best new music from around the world. Welcome to the Be Nation Podcast, brought to you by Amazon Music.
How are you guys? How are you doing? Welcome to another episode of the Be Nation Podcast, where we are bringing you the best new music from around the world. And if you think you have it, please send us an email to podcast@thebenation.com, podcast@thebenation.com, or you can check our website www.thebenation.com, or also our socials on Instagram and TikTok under the username The Be Nation Podcast. And we're gonna start this episode as always with new music, and she is the winner of American Idol Season 16. Her name is Maddie Pop. Believe me guys, she's absolutely fantastic. She's gonna be next week on the Be Nation Podcast presenting tracks like this one that is called The One That It Got Away. There we go, Maddie Pop.
Everything was fine, didn't see a single sign. What a perfect fit, too far gone, too late to fix, but never hesitating, starting to feel safety. Who could blame me? 'Cause 2 weeks ago, you were still calling me baby. 23 wild and crazy, it's news to me, you couldn't take it no more. I'll be the one that got away, I'll be the one you wish you had, I'll be the one that you remember, 'cause you never I'll be the one that got away, I'll be the one you wish you had, I'll be the one that you remember, 'cause you never I still got your shirt, only wear it when it hurts. I should throw it out to know that I can't live without you. I still listen to the records I showed you, even though it takes me back to when you were still calling me baby. 23 wild and crazy, it's news to me, you couldn't take it no more. I'll be the one that got away, I'll be the one you wish you had, I'll be the one that you remember, 'cause you never I'll be the one that got away, I'll be the one you wish you had, I'll be the one that you remember, 'cause you never Baby, 23 wild and driving me crazy. So it's news to me that you say you couldn't take it. Don't wanna be my baby no more, no more. I'll be the one that got away, I'll be the one you wish you had, I'll be the one that you remember, 'cause you let I'll be the one that got away, I'll be the one you wish you had,
and the track that is called The One That I Got Away, and we opened this first premiere episode of Season 8 of the Be Nation Podcast with her, with Maddie Pop. She is the winner of Season 16 in American Idol, and she's gonna be next week on the Be Nation Podcast. We're gonna talk to Maddie Pop, and we cannot wait to speak to her. How are you guys? Now you are watching us on video, and it's absolutely fantastic that we can be here on Spotify, on video here for another season of the Be Nation Podcast with the best new music from around the world. Later on, we're gonna introduce you a new segment that is called Be Streamed, where we are gonna give opportunity and obviously, as always, a platform to those artists that they don't have visuals on the music that they are presenting. So don't worry about that, because you know the Be Nation Podcast is always the Be Nation Podcast. Coming up on the Be Nation Podcast, we have Tia on the show. She's gonna be presenting her new single that is called Wait. But for now, it's time to present you the record of the week with Amazon Music. Amazon Music, one more season, they are bringing us the record of the week, and this time is for a brand new artist that his name is Jamie Miller, and this song is absolutely fantastic, and it's called It Is What It Is. Amazon Music presents the record of the week, and it's Jamie Miller, and It Is What It Is.
Some things look good on paper, some things are written in the stars. Some stories are worth telling, and then there's ours. Some things look like forever, that picture perfect dream come true. Some people make you better, and then there's you. I guess it is what it is, wrong place, wrong time, but I couldn't resist those nighttime white lies stuck on your lips. You were my heaven sent. Now if I never see you again, I guess it is what it is. False hope broke me like I'm something to fix. Road trip, top love, then we drove off the cliff. You were my heaven sent. Now if I never see you again, I guess it is what it is. I gotta hand it to you. You play the victim all too well. It's hard to know you're lying when you're lying to yourself. Look, the tears won't work. You won't find those words that'll ever fix my heart. 'Cause the day I fell for you is the day I fell apart. I guess it is what it is. Wrong place, wrong time, but I couldn't resist those nighttime white lies stuck on your lips. You were my heaven sent. Now if I never see you again, I guess it is what it is. False hope broke me like I'm something to fix. Road trip, top love, then we drove off the cliff. You were my heaven sent. Now if I never see you again, I guess it is what it is. Wrong place, wrong time, but I couldn't resist those nighttime white lies stuck on your lips. You were my heaven sent. Now if I never see you again, I guess it is what it is. False hope broke me like I'm something to fix. Road trip, top love, then we drove off the cliff. You were my heaven sent. Now if I never see you again, I guess it is what it is.
Our next guest, she is gonna be your obsession, because her music is so incredible. She's coming to the Be Nation Podcast to present her brand new single that is called Wait, and it's an incredible honor to speak to the one and only Tia. Girl, how are you?
You're amazing. I'm so happy to be here.
Welcome to the Be Nation Podcast. Honestly, the pleasure is mine to speak to you. I've never been obsessed with a song, for example, with your previous single, Boys Go Marching. What an incredible track, honestly. I think the vibe of the track is amazing. I want to ask you, what are your inspirations on making music? Because the thing is, I believe that there is a sound that defines you very well. You know, how did you basically go to that inspiration and say, okay, you know what? This is this my sound. This is the sound of the music that I want to do.
Well, that's a great question, because I feel like it took a while. Because I am really fortunate, and I get to write with a lot of other amazing artists for their projects every day. And doing my own thing, I was like, it has to really feel like me, otherwise I don't want to do it. And I grew up dancing, and so I wanted to make music that made people want to dance and just make them feel like they're on vacation. And I grew up listening to Gwen Stefani and you know, just like all of those like pop angels, and you know, like I love like Sean Paul and like just the early 2000s music that just had that energy and that made you want to like go party.
How the Yuku girls, you know, the Gwen Stefani, obviously the music that she was releasing back in 2000s, was she a very big inspiration for you?
Yeah, of course. I mean, she's like a legend. I love everything that she's ever done. Like, I love her style. I love her music. You know, I like grew up listening to like Avril Lavigne also, which was just like, I just love the way that like she said things. Not that my music is like super resembles like Avril Lavigne, but yeah, I love people that are just unapologetic and to do something a little different and just a little bit outside of what everyone's
visionaries, right? Now I have to ask you the question that I'm pretty sure that so many people they're asking right now themselves. Why Tia Tia? Your name.
Okay, so my name's Tia, and I was like trying to think, and I was gonna go by like my, you know, the name I was like born with, and I was like, I don't know. And then I was talking to my good friend and songwriter Jay Cash, and we were like trying to think about like what I should do, and we were like, Tia Tia. And we were like, I don't know, why does that sound good? Just Tia Tia, it's so cute. And then my friend was like, name so nice, gotta say it twice. And I was like, it's over. I have to go by Tia Tia. It's like so cute.
Well, and then obviously like it will be in their minds of everybody, especially when we discover great music with like the one that we're gonna hear right now. Because I'm gonna ask you about Boys Be Marching. I wanna ask you about this track because it has like a really good vibe that it makes you want to dance like instantly. I want to ask you, when did you write this track? And what can you tell me about the song?
So we wrote this track like about probably last fall. And honestly, it was inspired. I moved to LA 3 years ago. And when I first moved here, I was just kind of, you know, like in the crowd of like going to like YouTubers' houses or like going to these like super LA parties that it was just like very uninspiring to me because everyone was like, all the guys, like this is when I was single, all the guys were like, oh, like I don't know, like let's like link or build or whatever. Like it was just like not what I was used to at all. And I felt like everyone was kind of the same and had the same like intentions, and I was just kind of like over that.
Boys Go Marching 2 per 2. You know, I mean that is genius, though. That's. What do you believe that they're marching 2 by 2?
I just was like picturing them walking into the party, and they always are like two, like they're with their one boy, they're like coming in, and then they all like roll in this like pack, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, it's just so much. And they normally are all wearing like very similar clothes, so it just like looked very funny. I was just trying to think of like almost like I don't know, just like a marching band almost. Like they're just coming in like in matching outfits or something. Yeah. Hi, I'm Tia Tia, and you're hearing my single Boys Go Marching on the B Nation Podcast.
Them boys go marching 2 by 2, Escalades and face tattoos. They ask me, hey, what's good with you, my love, my love. Them boys go marching 2 by 2, copy paste, which one are you? But baby, that's LA for you, my love, my love. Yeah, yeah, you've been on your strap for a bit, oh no. Hyping up the SoundCloud shit, I don't wanna deal with it, okay. Saying that you got that drip, why though? Try to cop that Bieber fit, I know. It's all on this page I split. Whenever I see you coming, I start running. Them boys go marching 2 by 2, Escalades and fake tattoos. They ask me, hey, what's good with you, my love?
this is Boys Go Marching, and it's a track that is incredible. And we are speaking with Tia, that she's on the show on this first premiere episode of the Be Nation podcast. And now let me talk about weight, because honestly, it's the track is for me like for me, Boys Go Marching. It was on a high level. I think that you managed to reach the top level of the song. It's a very beautiful song. The artwork is really good. You look gorgeous in the track on the artwork of the. Honestly, like it is a really good photo. It is a really good artwork. Tell me a little bit more about the track. Tell me a little bit more about Wait. How is special this song for you?
So this song is actually so special for me because this was the first day that I went into the studio and was like, I'm writing for me, because my background is I've like written for a lot of other artists like for the past couple of years, and I was in sessions and I started feeling like either like lyrics I would like write, or melodies I would write for these other artists. I was like, I don't know, something inside of me is saying like, I kind of want this, like I need to do this. And so that's when I just went into the studio one day with the intention of like writing for myself, and Wait was the first song that I wrote for my project. And it's really special because we like ended up reproducing it like 3 or 4 times from scratch just to find the sound, because at first like I knew the song was there and I knew I wanted it to feel like you were in a club, or like you could play it on a boat if someone was like, here's the aux. But it took a minute to get there, and then once it was there I was like, wow, this is all I want to do. Like I love I love making music.
We cannot wait to listen. Obviously, like all the tracks that I'm pretty sure that you're about to release for the rest of 2022. I want to ask you something. Let's do a recap of all the songs that you've written in the last 6 months. Think about that right now, right? When you have to write a song, what it comes to you, to your head first? Is that the melody? Is that the lyrics? Or is this like the title of the song? What is actually like, for example, of the inspirational? If you have to basically do a recap, what it works for you first?
That's a really great question. I think it's actually, for me at least, it's kind of all of those things. Like it just depends on the day. So for instance, like I was at the gym earlier this morning, and when I was in the shower, I thought of like a couple titles for songs that I thought would be cool. And then, but sometimes I'll be in the studio and I'll be hearing a beat, and I'll be like, let me just get on the mic and just like kind of riff some melodies, and sometimes like words will come out of that, or I'll remember a concept that I had written down on my phone and try to make the melodies like work with that concept. So it kind of is different for me every time, but I think that's what makes it really fun. It's always the best when you have a concept that you feel is really strong, and like you already had the whole vision for it. And it's also really fun when you're just kind of finding it on the mic, or you're finding it in the room and being like, oh, whoa, what is this song? I love this song, you know?
The best way of obviously experimenting in the studio, and obviously to find different ways to make music, right?
Exactly.
Completely. What can we expect from you for the rest of 2022? Because honestly, you just released, we are in June and you just released Wait. But if you have to look to your agenda in music for the next 6 months, what is the future for Tia?
Well, funny you ask. I will be releasing a track every 4 weeks because we have so much music and I'm just so excited to get it out there. And I have a couple features coming up, which will be really fun that I can't speak of yet. But, and so yeah, look out for those. And yeah, I'm just really excited for you guys to hear the rest of the project because my goal is to make everyone feel like it's summer forever. So that's what I want you to feel when you listen to my music.
All the songs that we're gonna hear, like for the rest of the 2022, are gonna be part of your project. Are you gonna be part of a big project that maybe it will come out as an album or as an EP, maybe in the future? What's the plan?
Yeah, I think the plan is to keep releasing singles, just because that's like the world we live in now. Like just releasing, a song every week or a song every couple of weeks, and then they're all like all of them go together as if they were on an album. So then like ultimately at the end we'll like wrap it up and be like, this is my album. But I'm just keep making songs that I love and I'm excited for you guys to hear. So I just want to keep putting them out as like quickly as possible because because I just want you guys to have them.
So from now on, this is your home, it's your platform to obviously to promote anything that you want to do. Tia.
Wow, thank you so much.
Tia, thank you so much for being on the Be Nation podcast.
Thank you so much for having me.
It was an absolutely pleasure because since I started to hear your music, I was looking for this day to obviously to have this chat with you. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Tia, and this is my latest single, Wait, on the Be Nation podcast.
Hey, when it's late at night, take me past the borderline, take it, stop off the vine. I know you know what I like, stay. Baby, come inside, turn off the lights. So what do you say? Okay, oh wait. Feel you on my skin when I think about you, baby. No comparison. How much higher can you take me if you're wondering if I want you, then I want you back. I want you back. Wait, I can take my time, oh anytime. Wait, if it's do or die, take that ride, oh any night, stay. Baby, come inside, turn off the lights. So what do you say? Okay, oh wait,
So that was Tia, that she was on the Be Nation podcast. It was an absolutely pleasure to speak to her, and this is the brand new single that is called Wait, and is available right now. Coming up on the Be Nation podcast, we have LAAI. Steve and Mark are on the show. They are back presenting their brand new single, Me, and also as well we're gonna talk about that track that is called Haunted. But now, let's talk about how TikTok is testing the ground in the music industry. TikTok is the platform where right now you can drop a teaser of a song that it hasn't been released yet. So dropping a teaser on TikTok just isn't perceived to be as official as releasing the music to audio streaming platforms. Legally talking is related. The social app has licensing agreements in place with all the key music firms and national music publishers association to pay out for using music on TikTok. Uploading a music for the primary time to the app requires a first use mechanical license similar to some other streaming services. A robust argument, Keller says that songwriter agreements and manufacturer charges must be settled prematurely, and that producers must be paid as quickly as TikTok teaser of their music goes well. And now, you are watching the music video of the song I Don't Wanna Be Yours by Will Lindley that he's gonna be this Friday on the Be Nation podcast presenting the track. There we go.
Stuck in the 9 to 5, oh, long days and lonely nights, oh, smiling while we're crying cause we're not alright, oh, I don't wanna be yours, oh, I don't wanna be yours, oh, I don't wanna be, oh, I don't wanna be yours, so let's leave it. I think you better find somebody who'll stick around for morning coffee, smiling but I'm trying not to waste your time, oh, I don't wanna be yours. Wait, it's been a week and I wanna believe that you're doing okay. I saw you dyed your hair then blocked me the very next day. I wasn't trying to be the bad guy but had to rip the band-aid off. I had to cut this short. I don't wanna get too close and break your heart tonight. I don't wanna find us here in 2 years time, oh. Stuck in the 9 to 5, oh. Long days and lonely nights, oh. Smiling while we're crying cause we're not alright, oh. I don't wanna be yours, oh, I don't wanna be yours, oh, I don't wanna be, oh, I don't wanna be yours. So let's leave it. I think you better find somebody who'll stick around for morning coffee, smiling but I'm trying not to waste your time, oh, I don't wanna be yours. Oh, I don't wanna be yours.
Our next guests, they are incredible friends of the show. They are coming one more time to present their brand new single that is called Me, that is available right now. We have Steven and Mark, we have the one and only LAAI. How are you guys?
Hey Miguel, thanks for having us back.
Welcome to the new era of the Be Nation podcast. How are you guys?
Doing great. Yeah, man. The studio's looking great. Really excited to be on for the first episode, and everything is looking awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's an honor, man, and we're doing well. We've been doing a lot of work, writing a lot of music, and excited to have some new stuff out. So.
Amazing. Yes, let's talk about the new stuff. Let's talk about Me, which is the brand new single. What can you tell me about this track, guys? Like, by the way, it's a wonderful track. It's a really great song. And tell me a little bit more about the process of making the track.
Yeah, well, so the songwriting process happened way back in December, like late December of 2021. And we kind of wrote like 4 songs in December, and we were just kind of like sitting on it for a little bit. I had like produced it out a little bit, but we came back to it probably 2 months ago, and I like came to Mark and said, Mark, I hate this song. So we ended up rewriting. I ended up just like selecting everything in the project and deleting it, and we kind of rewrote it from the ground up.
It was. I think I remember writing on it and working a lot of on this song around Christmas time last year, and so I think that's really when we finalized it. And it was completely done before Haunted. I don't even think existed. And then when Steve finished working on that and we moved to Haunted, we finished Haunted and we went back to listen to Me, and it was just it's not we weren't ready for it. We thought we needed to change some things. So what you guys hear now is sort of like the remade version of Me, and we're really proud of it, and we hope everybody likes it.
Hi, we're LAAI, and you're listening to our latest single, Me, on the Be Nation Podcast.
I just wanna be me. Met a new girl, went on the first date. She laughed at my jokes, everything went great. Probably won't call, no need to tell fate. That's just my mistake. Why do I feel like I need to relate? Act like it's real, but all you see is fake. Write a few lines, drop a few names. Billy and Ed, so you know we're the same. I'm broke, no salary, and I blame that on society. Yeah, I finally took the hit. So I think of melodies and dig the shitty memories to get away from this. Cause I don't wanna please everyone around me. I just care too much what they think about me.
Guys, it's the moment to talk about T-Pain, because that is fantastic. I mean, I like how he's on the camera saying, it's fucking hard. I mean, I think, it's fucking hard. I mean, I love that, honestly, and I'm very, very, very happy for you guys. How did you react when something like that happened? Because I think, what I like about T-Pain personally? It was a plot twist when he won the Masked Singer. Do you know what I mean? How he ended up winning that competition, and how he ended up fooling everybody. That is genius. It's how do you guys react when someone like T-Pain, he's a mastermind, honestly, he's a very, very smart man, say that he liked all your songs, guys.
Yeah, well, it's kind of funny because I always send him our songs expecting him to be like, this isn't really my style. Because I don't know, I just don't expect, T-Pain's more like R&B, and we're not really R&B, so.
Yeah, exactly.
I kind of just send our stuff in expecting he'll hate it, and he never does, which is really weird.
This is the second song that he retweeted for us too. So we have already kind of had an experience where he liked one of our songs and was excited about it. This one was a little different though, because One For You, that's the first song that we came out that we put out since the summer of last year. So we had gone a few months without doing any new music. And it was the start of a new era for us, kind of a new sound that we're going for. One For You, yep, that's the one that T-Pain liked. Yeah, so One For You it's the first track that we came out this year in January. So One For You, when we came out with that one, Steve had the opportunity to submit it, and we weren't really ready for the reaction that we got. To be honest, we weren't expecting it either, because he listens to songs for other people, and it doesn't give him that reaction at all. And it ended up being Steve clipped it and made a little TikTok reel out of it, and it ended up going viral a little bit on TikTok, which helped with the song as well. So
how is 2022 looking? Because I remember last year that we were talking about live shows, and then you ended up finally doing your first live show together. Is there any plan more live shows for the future?
We may have one or two coming up, but nothing is officially announced, so we're gonna keep that on the DL for now.
I will say it's tough. I mean, if you remember, we did talk about this a little on our last podcast. So Steve and I don't live near each other. We're a couple thousand miles apart. So to do live shows is just pretty tricky. We'd have to time it right, and it involves some travel and things like that. So it is tricky for us to get that done. But we had a ton of fun doing the show in December, and it was really exciting. And so that definitely is going to lead to more things happening in the future. But yeah, like Steve said, nothing fully officially announced yet, so we'll keep it under wraps.
But it's in the works, right?
Yeah.
We do have some stuff in the
works. That is fantastic, and that is incredible. Let's talk about Haunted, because it's a track that honestly fascinates me. Do you know what I mean? For the way that it's constructed. I just want to find out a little bit more about the song, and tell me a little bit more about how. I just want to know first what it came out first on that track, because I think I read something from you guys on Instagram, but I wanted to obviously to find out more about Haunted, because when you wrote it, what it came out first? It was the melody, the lyrics, or tell me a little bit more about it.
And this is kind of how we write a lot of our songs. The idea for Haunted came from Steve. When he brings things, when we talk every night, and he'll sometimes have ideas, things that are weighing on him, and he brought the idea of Haunted, an idea that for a song about things that, whether it's past relationships or failures, just stress and his life in general, things that haunt you, and put some notes down. We have a little note app, so since again we don't live near each other, we communicate a lot through leaving notes. And so I opened up the note app and I saw a couple bullet points, and it really hit home for me as well, because I think a lot of people can relate to this, but a lot of people have things that haunt them, mistakes that they've made in the past, just relationships, things, they're not mistakes, bad things, good things that just, opportunities that were missed. Also just the idea of failure. So, Steve and I, anybody that's in the industry, anybody that has a goal or a dream that's working for that dream, sometimes the fear of failing haunts you. And there was that came into play as well, because again, this music thing is not easy. So I took that idea and put together, I wrote it initially on a guitar, just acoustic guitar, and the melodies and the lyrics honestly started flowing pretty easily. And I think when we have a good song, it just comes out pretty easily. So we sometimes have ideas that we struggle with, and we end up scrapping, but the ideas that just come out naturally and flow, we stick with those. So that's where everything started. And then Steve had a little behind the scenes video that he produced and put out. I don't know if you saw that or not, but Steve, I don't know if you want to talk a little bit more about the production side of it all.
Yeah, so the production was really challenging on that one.
Really?
Especially because we were just coming off of One For You, which was that song was like magic in the studio. It happened in 2 hours. I had a friend, I just texted a friend, hey, what are you doing tomorrow? And he was like, nothing. I was like, you want to come help me make something? And I was fully expecting nothing to happen, and then One For You, literally we wrote the whole song in 2 hours, and it was just oh. So then after that we had to do Haunted, and it was it was not like that at all. Haunted was like a battle. Yeah, it was something that I don't know.
Yeah.
You just can't prepare yourself for something as easy as One For You. It's usually hard, like Haunted, so it's always hard to come off an easy one, or one you're really feeling, and then move on. So definitely got stuck a little bit on the production, but
are they,
after a ton of listening and thinking about it, we made it happen.
I want to ask if there is any song right now that is like actually like that you guys are working at the moment that is giving you the same headaches or the same like issues at the moment, because I know you guys are perfectionists on that moment. So is there any song right now that is actually happening the same? Can you tell us a little bit more about what you guys are working at the moment?
Yeah. So I would say if you asked us that question like 2 weeks ago, the answer would have been yes, but we kind of had the breakthrough already on one of them. So it's funny because I called Mark like 2 weeks ago and I was like, man, this one is not coming together. and we recently started using this app where like I can show him what I'm doing. Like normally he can't see what I'm doing when I'm producing, but we started using this new app and we kind of like talked through it and like just kind of made the song together. So
it's we've written a few. So I think after the live show, which was such a good experience for us, so we were on a high, we took that and really ran with it, and we were able to we actually busted out, like Steve said, we wrote 4 songs in just a matter of weeks, and we're excited about a lot of them, and we try to be strategic with how we release them as well. But we have some good things in the works, and like you said, we're perfectionists, which doesn't help. So for the same reason why we don't do live shows a lot, because we want to make sure we always give the best performance that we can. We don't just release music all the time because we don't want to release something that we're not happy with and we don't enjoy it. And we're our own worst critic. No joke. We're our own worst critics when it comes to our music. And we judge and really strain, and we put everything look through it like a microscope to make sure that it's perfect before we feel like it's ready to go. So we are in that process.
You are
right
my
now.
people, because you are the ones that think that quality against quantity.
Always.
Yeah. Totally. And that's what I love. That's what I feel about. Guys, by the way, like any plans for the next 6 months on releases, or you're like, as you say right now, like you're gonna like maybe not doing much releases as you were doing before?
We'll definitely have some new stuff within the next 6 months. We'll definitely have some new songs. So
that is fantastic. Guys, I just want to say thank you so much for being again on the Be Nation podcast. It's absolutely incredible to have you here, and obviously to do this on video that is available on Spotify. Thank you. What can I say? My favorite people, Steven and Matt, like, thank you so much for being on the Be Nation podcast. There we go.
Thank you so much for having
Thanks.
us.
Hi, we're LAAI.
And you're listening to our song Haunted on the Be Nation podcast.
My bedroom, while I lie awake at night, is the canvas for the nightmares that I've been painting in my mind. And it doesn't make a difference, even if I close my eyes. So I lie alone in my own home and hope someone will turn on the lights. Sometimes it feels like your hands in mine, lost in each other's eyes, remembering the good times. It's hard not to fear what you do to me. I toss and I turn from anxiety. Now I'm trying to forget. Get to wrap my head. Lying in bed, the whole room spinning. I should have seen this from the beginning. I lost everything, I thought I'd be winning, but now I'm haunted by the thought of if I.
It's always a pleasure to speak to our friends Steve and Mark. LAAI, they were on the show one more time presenting tracks like this one that is called Haunted, and now we are going to do something else. Coming up on the Be Nation podcast, Sam MACPHERSON is gonna be here talking to myself on this screen, but for now it's time to premiere a new segment on the show. It's called Be Streamed, and it's a segment where we are gonna listen 5 tracks that we are recommending you this week, and they don't have visuals yet. So these are the tracks that we are recommending you this week on the Be Nation podcast.
I'm so scared of getting what I want. I'm so scared of seeing where it leads. I'm so scared of getting what I want. Scared that it's not really what I need. I Spinning a 3-day funk under the summer sun, watching the palm trees sway. My mom was asking how I was, but she means how is stuff, and it's all going great. And I'm on the rooftop, not gonna jump, I was joking, today it was just too long. I wrote a new song, but it didn't heal, didn't feel half as real as it used to. I'm so scared of getting what I want. I'm so scared of seeing where it leads. I'm so scared of getting what I want.
Hey Sam, how are you, man?
Hey, what's going on?
Welcome to the Be Nation Podcast. Now you can watch us on video. It's fantastic after like so many times, obviously, to talking together. The last time that we talked, it was for one of your previous releases, that it was How Did You Dress for the Rain? We skipped Rookie, I'm so sorry. But like obviously we're gonna talk about that in a second. So today you just released your brand new single that is called Crash Course, that is available right now. And you basically say on the lyrics, if I want a fast track to falling in love, then I will do a crash course if I fucking it up, right?
Yep.
And then I will come back to you.
Yep.
When did you write this song, and what can you tell us about the track?
Thank you, first of all. I wrote the song with Adam Yaron, who I wrote Rookie with, and who I wrote a bunch of other stuff with, and who pretty much wrote all of the songs that you'll hear from me this year. And Adam and I also produced Crash Course together, but we wrote it probably last fall, maybe, I think. And it's one of those songs that kind of just sat on our hard drive for a while. And we were always like, yeah, the production's not right, but the song is really good. And after a few months of going back and forth, we kind of circled back to it, and I refreshed the production and then gave it back to Adam, and Adam absolutely took it into another world. But yeah, we were writing from the perspective of, you know, having that washing machine cycle relationship where you're not together, you are together, you're sort of together, you're back in love, you hate each other, whatever it is. And the song is pretty much getting out of that and acknowledging that if you wanted to do what you have been doing for the past however long, and you want it to be unhappy and you want it to be all those things, you know exactly how to find it, because all you would have to do is go back to that person that really wasn't good for you in the first place. So yeah, that's pretty much what the song is.
And guess what, you know, like I think like so many people will feel identified with the song, you know, and it's very catchy, by the way.
Thank you, yeah.
It's a song that invites to sing you along, you know what I mean?
Sure, yeah, definitely. I'm always thinking about how the songs are going to translate to the live arena. So, yeah, it's nice to throw some earworm melodies in there too, along with the songwriting, obviously.
Definitely. By the way, I'm following you on Instagram, man, and you are being the king of the memes recently. Because like there is one especially that I really love that is like, how's that? Why ask me to stop singing Wonderwall, and I say maybe.
yeah. I don't know. I wish I could give whoever posted that credit, but someone posted that on their Instagram story last week or the week before, and I was like, this is genius.
It is indeed. No, honestly, like the memes that you are uploading right now, like they are fantastic. Sam, you released last year Songs for Sam. That it was your first EP, and on this 2022, Crash Course is already your fourth release after Forget That I Exist, How Do You Dress for the Rain, Rookie, and now this Crash Course, right? My question is, because like obviously you released an EP with 5 songs last year, is there any talks for any upcoming like project on another EP, maybe like in the future? Have you thought about giving a second part on Songs for Sam, for example?
Yeah, I think that EP was a good foundation for me finding what it is my sound is and what it is I want to write. I think I got close. I didn't really nail it maybe with that EP, which is fine. I'm still in love with it, and I still think it's great, and the songs are great. But now I feel like I'm really dialing into who I am as a writer and a person and an artist. And I think every release now that we're writing and releasing and recording and producing all of it pretty much in real time, people are kind of seeing behind the curtain of me evolving as an artist and as a songwriter and all those things. So I think the plan is to just keep putting out a lot of music this year, hopefully 8 or 9 songs. And I think that they all have some type of uniform connective tissue between them. So it's possible they could all end up on a project or on an EP or all of that. I'm still figuring that all out as we speak. So, I'm kind of just taking it day by day, and it's been a lot of fun.
Have you seen obviously difference in in terms of songwriting? Because when you say the Songs for Sound was the foundation, obviously on the first EP. Did you see yourself like that you growing up as an artist and obviously as a songwriter on this new era? Do you see that a different type of you on this one?
Yeah, I think these songs are a step forward. I also think that the EP was very specific in terms of the message and the linear story of it. I think now I'm really focused on getting a little piece of everything that I can do. So Forget I Exist, How Do You Dress for the Rain, slower songs, kind of mid-tempo. Crash Course is super upbeat. Rookie's upbeat. The songs that'll come out for the rest of the year in the fall, in the winter will be more sad. So I'm just trying to dip my toes in everything and really showcase everything that I think I'm capable of, songwriting-wise and production sonics-wise.
All right. Okay. So have you planned already schedule like how many releases we can expect for the rest of the year?
I think probably hopefully 4. Hopefully 4 more.
Yeah.
Maybe
4. So it's like 4 on the first half, 4 on the second half.
Yeah, the goal was 9 this year, so that would be technically be 5. That'll probably be squeezing it, but who knows? I have a lot in the vault. So
one of the things that I really like, I'm fighting for, is that to see you live on tour here in Europe, especially here in the UK. Any plans on more shows?
I would love to get to Europe in the fall, and I would really love to absolutely be there by the next spring. We'll see if that happens. I think it's hard. Like, everybody wants to tour right now because obviously we couldn't do that for the last 3 years. But the live music thing is really, really, really important to me. So any opportunity that I get to come to Europe and play, I will take. So hopefully soon.
And trust me, believe me, that when that happens, you will see me there on front row.
I cannot wait.
Definitely. Sam McPherson, what can I say, my friend? Thank you so much for being on the Be Nation podcast.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Sam McPherson, and you're listening to my brand new single, Crash Course, on the Be Nation podcast.
If I wanted a fast track to falling in love and then a crash course and fucking it up, then I'd come back I'd come back for you. If I wanted a romance, high on adrenaline and a heartbreak like you invented it, I know who to ask for, take a crash course from you. Who knows, there might be a version of you that actually keeps your promises. Historically, you're the worst when I start believing the lies falling off your lips. It's time that our last time was the last time. If I wanted a fast track to falling in love and then a crash course and fucking it up, then I come back for.
Always a pleasure to speak to Sam McPherson here on the Be Nation podcast. This is the brand new single that is available right now, and the song is called Crash Cars. That's it. That's everything from me. Thank you so much for watching and listening this episode of the Be Nation podcast. It's an authentic pleasure to be back with season number 8. It's a pleasure almost after 3 months being off. And remember that this Friday we have a brand new episode of the Be Nation podcast, and we have Francesco Yates, we have musical guest Nightly, and much more. My name is Miguel, Laura is part of the team, and yes, what can I say? That I'm really happy to be back, alright? Stay safe, all the best, and you have the second premiere episode in 2 days on thebenation.com. So there we go. Ciao, ciao.
The Be Nation Podcast. The Be Nation Podcast, Miguel Tello.